we sick, we still got to proclaim Christ. Well, you sick, how can you tell anybody that Christ? I don't care, I'm sick, but I'm still moving, I can still talk about Christ. I did it when I was in the hospital. I didn't want to do it, but hey, the Spirit said I got to do it. 9:10, and there was a certain disciple at Damascus named Ananias, and to him said the Lord in a vision, Ananias, and he said, behold, I am here, Lord. So the Lord come to us in visions and dreams and into our spirits and then through other people. And when people say it's not true, something wrong with them. But a lot of people don't believe in visions and dreams and the Holy Spirit giving you the unction, you know. So what's the unction? I mean, you can have an unction just being a human being, just being a Christian, you can have an unction that's something wrong with this. And common sense that God gave us, and wisdom. And we put it all together, and we're lost that we get into it, we'll stay out of it, and we would use it and stop and think. Hallelujah. That with relationships and churches and people and neighbors. The one that stuff that keep coming, you know, you in the neighborhood, you want to be nice in that neighborhood. You want to show yourself worthy. You don't want to just do anything. Everybody on this block, child, them working this out there. They fight all the time. They cut. They do this. You don't want that in your neighborhood. You want to say the person are nice people. When I see them, they just so happy. They holding hands. They lovey-dovey. You know that. That's what we like. We don't want all that other stuff. Oh God, help us. Ananias, and he said, behold, I am here, Lord. Now, how did he know that was the Lord? Because Ananias was a Christian. He knew the voice of the Lord. And so we know the voice of the Lord. We should be able to distinguish between the voice of the Lord and the voice of Satan. Because we know when Satan says something, it ain't good. Because the Lord told me to cut off somebody's head. Now, you know good and well that wasn't the Lord. You know that was the devil. When people do that, you know, we hear that all the time. The Lord told me to kill up. No, that's not the voice of the Lord, because he don't do stuff like that. 11, and the Lord said unto him, arise, and go into the street which is called Straight, and inquire in the house of Judah for one called Saul of Tarsus, for behold, he prayeth. So why did he specifically say Saul of Tarsus? Now, I don't know whether it was another Saul there or what, but this Saul was from Tarsus. And he was a bad Saul. And we know we all been transformed and renewed once we get into Christ. But he said, the one called Saul of Tarsus, for behold, he is praying.
I think also good to know that God is specific. He give you, sometimes he do generalize, but God is specific. He telling you what he wants you to do. You know what he wants you to do. But like he told Lazarus, he called Lazarus by name, because if he said get up,
everybody would have got up, wouldn't it?
Everybody in the tomb would have got up. But he was specific in saying Lazarus. You know, see, he's specific in saying, I want to make sure you know this is the Saul that I want. I want the Saul of Tarsus. This is where he's located. This is where you find him.
Yes. See, that kind of like when the dreams I was having. He didn't call my name, but I was seeing nobody but me.
Yeah.
So I know it was me. It was me. It was me. And when I could tell, when somebody said, I say it was me. I know it was me. And so, and God do a lot of times. He don't just always call our name out. And then sometimes you send somebody else and tell you.
Yeah.
And you say, got to decide, is this person really? Can I trust them? But see, a lot of times, even if we don't know it's true, just kind of hold on to it a little bit. Just hold on to it and kind of ponder it, and it'll come to you. It'll come to you. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And has seen in a vision a man named Ananias coming in and putting his hand on him, and he might receive his sight.
That's good.
I mean, now he done told, now because we know Saul had been doing some terrible stuff.
Yeah.
And we know that Ananias was a saved man. And then God done told him in a dream to go, he's going to be there praying. But see, at that particular time, Saul was getting himself together. He hadn't got, I don't want to say he got saved, but he was getting himself together because he wouldn't be up there praying. But then see, and so the Lord knew that he was there. He knew he was praying. Now what was he praying for? I mean, was he praying for his sight? He just praying for whatever. He was praying.
I think that Saul, when he was doing all his dirt, he was an unbelieving believer.
Yeah, yeah.
He knew about Jesus. He'd been taught and raised by Jesus. He knew what the scripture said about him. But at the same time, he had got off into that Judaism.
Like a lot of us
that Judaism stuff.
Yeah.
We got into that Jehovah's Witness stuff. And we got into that Catholic stuff.
Yeah.
You know about Jesus. You told about Jesus. But at the same time, you mix something else in there with it instead of just going strictly off what the word says.
Yeah. So he
and so when the scales fell off his eyes, he actually saw him. He said, "Why are you kicking against me? Why are you going against me?" He said, "How am I doing that?"
Yeah.
And so he's able to see how. Oh my goodness! I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing what was right in the eyesight of God. I was doing things that was outside of Saul, outside of the